always a pleasure to come here. I am not here to talk about drugs. I am here to talk about choices in life and reflect on my life and the contributions of blacks in America. Black History Month is a time to reflect on what is going on in our own community and what we can do to make improvements in our own community. It is a time to examine our place in our community and ask ourselves, what am I doing to keep Dr. Martin L. King Jr. dream alive? As a young student, you can ask yourself the following question. Am I a good student? Dr. King would want you to be a good student. Do I respect the rights of others? Dr. King would want you to respect yourself and the rights of others. Do I obey my parents? Dr. King would want you to obey your parents. Do I make decisions based on morality? Dr. King would want you to base your decisions on morality. You can contribute to our Black history by your actions of today. I made history when I graduated from the University of Southern Mississippi on December 20th, 1996. I became the first Black to earn a Doctor of Education degree from the town of Delta. Become a positive part of your community and you may very well become a big part of your community Black history. Dr. King gave his life so that we could have many opportunities to better ourselves. We must keep his name alive by our actions in preparing for a better tomorrow. We must also read about many Blacks such as George Washington Carver, one of the world's greatest agricultural chemists, who was awarded the Roosevelt Medal in 1939 for distinguished service in the field of science. We must tell our children about Benjamin Banneker, who had one of the greatest minds of all time. He has many natural abilities that capture the attention of his fellow man. He is credited with the first clock made in America. Benjamin Banneker should best be remembered for his fight against slavery and against the government that declared all men are created equal. He called the government hypocrites because the government tolerated the enslavement of African Americans. We must remember that Charles Drew is the pioneer in blood preservation and founder of the blood bank. We must let everyone know that it was a Black man named Garrett A. Morgan who invented the gas mask and the traffic light to make the street a safer place for our cars. He is credited with developing the world's first electric traffic signal. Right in this room, we can have a future inventor. We must expand our mind and stop selling ourselves short. We are capable as anyone. Don't let anyone tell you that you are incapable of being successful. You must believe that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to achieve. Let me tell you this again, young people. You must believe that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to achieve. We must read about Phyllis Wheatley, who was born free in Senegal, Africa, but was kidnapped and sold in slavery as a child. She was the first Black and second woman in America to publish a book. Young people, been done so that you could have your freedom, so that you could get an education. Don't you think that you owe it to the people who struggle for us to get an education, to do your very best and have a career, to become a productive citizen of this community? We need you. We need you to continue the positive path which have been set by our great leaders. You are our future leaders. I look upon you and I say it again. You are our future leaders. Don't let drugs take your opportunities away from you. Don't let early pregnancy take your opportunities away from you. Don't let AIDS take away your opportunities from you. Make your parents proud of you by getting an education. Don't stop at high school. Continue to grow, whether it's at a university or a trade school. An education can put you in a position to demand a good job working at something that you enjoy doing. Don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure doesn't mean you are a failure. It does mean you haven't succeeded yet. If you don't try to be all you can, you will never succeed to your fullest potential. Failure doesn't mean you don't have it. It does mean that you have to do something in a different way. Find out what you want to do in your life and how to accomplish what you want. You must set some goals to get where you want to go. It's like a road map to success. You must know where you're going in order to get there. In the same way, we must learn about the milestone of African American history in order to appreciate what we have today. We must learn all we can so that Frederick Douglass' fight for freedom will not go unnoticed. Frederick Douglass, long before Dr. King, devoted his life to the cause of freedom. He was a runaway slave with excellent speaking and writing skills. This led him to publishing his newspaper called The North Star. With The North Star, he was able to reach more people in his fight to obtain full citizenship for his people. He also served as U.S. Minister to Haiti, and his fight for black freedom and dignity didn't end until his death in 1895. When we look into the history book, we can find many heroes like Daniel Hale Williams, a doctor who paved the way for modern open heart surgery. He was the first doctor to open a man's chest to sew up his heart after it was wounded by a knife. He wrote, "We have many to look back and say, look how far you brought me from." The world, as it is today, is a frightening place for children. We are plagued with missing children, child molestation, and abuse. We, as teachers, must do all we can for our children so that they will live to become a productive adult in our society. I say to you, all Jenerette middle school teachers, you must do all you can do for our children so that they will live to become a productive adult in our society. I consider myself, therefore, one may say Andrew David Blind. Because we put our name on what we bought. And we say, hey, this is my food. Don't you dare touch it. If you want anything different than Christmas, you have to work hard. I am grateful that I had the opportunity to attend college, and I think that everyone who wants to attend college should have the opportunity to attend. I want the children of this community to dream and to have hope of becoming a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a construction worker, or whatever they want to be as an adult. I don't want the children of this community to use the word I hate, because all things are possible. They should try to know right from wrong and always try very hard to make the right choices in life. Young people, you can choose your future. You can choose to work hard to gain knowledge, or you can choose to waste your time in school. You can choose a career that will make you happy and gain financial success, or you can choose to work at a fast place for minimum wages. You can choose to say no to drugs and have a clear vision about your future, or you can choose drugs and cloud your judgment and drag you to an unpredictable sorrow. You can choose your future right now because you are in control of the knowledge that you will allow to enter into your brain. Or you can choose to listen to others who call you at risk and prevent knowledge from entering into your brain. It is your choice, young people. Make the right choices. You can choose the power within you to become anything you want to be. Or you can choose not to exercise your power and become a failure. You can choose your future, and you must choose to wake up the power within you and recognize that knowledge is power, and knowledge can bring you financial success. That's right, knowledge will bring you financial success. Wake up, young people. Wake up and have a better tomorrow. As a little girl, I used to dream about going to New York, but my mother used to tell me, come down to earth. That would never happen. All she knew was that New York was very far away, and she didn't have the money to send me there. But in my heart, I knew that someday, even though I was very poor, that I would get there. I held on to my dream, and one day I was told, you are selected as Brown State University All-American Cheerleader, and you are going to New York to represent Brown State University. Everywhere I went, I had limousine service. My dream came true in a first-class way. Dreams can come true. It depends upon how much you want it to become a reality. When you believe, really believe, something can be done, your mind goes to work. It goes to work for you, and it helps you find ways to make your dreams come true. You have to work hard for your dreams to come true. Work hard. I say to you, young people, dream. Dream, young people, and don't let anyone kill your dream.